Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We're playing the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. Just starting out here in Helm's Deep during the night. This is kind of interesting. Somebody put a little white hand on this picture. I don't know what that was supposed to be of, but whatever. They're breaking through the front gate. Help secure the front gate. Okay, let's do that. Alright, so this is an area actually where I used to level quite a bit. So here's the Rohirrim boiled leather lamb braces. Third Age Lothlorien flaming might pendant. Polished elfstone of armor enhancement. I think you can get multiple of those. Dwarf pollen. But I think it's for doing battles around here. Let's just see. There might be something too where we can like save and like reload the game and we'll be able to get that too. Let's go over to, let's see here. Resistant to fire and shadow, vulnerable versus water, 19 strength, 3 dex, 4 con. Let's see what she's been rocking here. Resistant to earth, 2 speed, 3 con, 4 spirit. Meh. 9 speed, 2 con, 3 spirit. Resistant to air and shadow. Eh. 3 speed, 7 spirit. So this has quite a bit more. Well, it's like 8 more armor, 1 dex. Gonna lose 2 speed, gain 1 con, lose some spirit, gain a ton of strength. I just don't know about this. I mean, I like the resistances though. Yeah, that's probably the thing that I like the most. The strength doesn't really matter. Alright, and she's got these. Look at the upgrade to this. These are just terrible. God. So unimpressive. Alright, so she's rocking. Let's get rid of this cracked Elfstone of armor enhancement because we can put on that polished version now. There it is. And her armor is still trash. Although so is Aeden's. Jeez. Yeah, he actually has a lot. Well, I guess technically less than her because I just put that pendant on her, but or that Elfstone. All right, so this is what I was talking about, though. Right in here, there's if I remember right, there's like a certain enemy that you can get Elfstones from, if I remember right, in battle, which is pretty wild. I'll have to see if I can find them. But also, this is kind of where I do a lot of my leveling. Or I should say learning abilities mostly, right? It's not really leveling here. But I'll probably try to get. Why are these guys? They're like not in an actual row. It's really weird. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I'm just gonna blast these guys down. Yeah, the EXP here is actually not very good. Just looking at what we got there. Alright, so I actually want to test something. Could have swore like we can save and reload, and then that Elfstone might be there again. Well, I don't know if that's... I might just be misremembering, but I'm going to test that out. Alright, so let's go to... Let's quit out and then reload the game. Alright, back outside. Aha, see? They're there again. Although, okay, well that didn't, there wasn't actually a message that we got anything. No, yeah, and it didn't show up. Because that was where that Elfstone was at. And it obviously it didn't. Yeah, there's no new equipment. Okay, well that's just kind of a graphic issue then. Oh, no, there we go. Polished Elfstone of Armor Enhancement. Alright, I wasn't crazy. And wife pollen. Alright, so that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, I can get rid of... Because, I mean, I have a cracked Elfstone of Armor Enhancement on almost everybody. So that's definitely an upgrade. Yeah, jeez. Barathor is even reaching Idriel levels of armor. Do this random encounter here. There was one specific encounter here, a random encounter that is, that I vaguely remember there being a way to get... Oh, does he have Weeping Blade? He does have Weeping Blade. Cool, okay. Anyways, there is one of these encounters that actually, at the end of it, you get an Elfstone. It's not a very good one, if I remember right. It's like a fire Elfstone or something like that, or fire, you know, resist fire. But I always kind of thought that it was cool because you don't usually get equipment from random encounters in this game, right? It's always the scripted encounters, but not here in this one. But anyways, so I think actually, yeah. Let's keep doing some random encounters here, and I'll see if we can run into that encounter. I thought it was something like this one where there was a caster, but no, I'm not too sure. Oops. Well, it wasn't that one. If it doesn't end up being this one, maybe what I'll do is do some random encounters off screen and find the correct battle, and then I'll show you, I guess, which one it is. Again, not that it's super important, because I think that Elfstone is, you know, not that great anyway, but I always just thought it was really interesting. Yeah, it wasn't that one. All right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a little bit off screen here. And actually, I'm probably going to go back and keep reloading. But actually, let's see. Maybe we don't have to reload the game. Let's just see if we change areas. No, yeah, you have to reload the game. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I'll do some of this off screen, and then I'll restart my footage when I'm done messing around. Alrighty, just picking up my game here again after I've done a ton of skill learning. Skill farming? I don't know. Skill farming sounds good. Let's take a look here. Well, so I basically just have everybody's skills now, right? So, completed Idriel's, Swordcraft tree, completed her spirit powers. Same with the Hadhod here. Also learned Lightcraft abilities and Shadowcraft abilities on literally everybody. The only thing that I haven't done is the crafting items for everyone. I just don't think that there's any reason to do that, right? Once Barathor was done, that was it for my item crafting. Yeah, so that is where we're at. Let me show you too here. I actually did figure out where that battle was at that I was thinking of. So there's actually two different sets of battles. There's a set of enemies up in here, and then there's a set down in here, and it actually is different. So let's zip around here, and I'll just show you that battle that I was referring to. This looks like the one. We'll see here in a second, once these guys are done slaughtering my characters. Right, let's be able to fire these jerks. Yeah, suck it. That's what you get. Alright. Let's just see here. Is this it? Nope, that was not the battle. Alright, gotta do one more then. At least one more. So, yeah, I think this looks right, though. But I think it has to be set up exactly this way, where the caster is over here on the left side of the screen, and then it's like the spear guy. What is this? A dual wielder guy? Yeah, and then the crossbow guy over on the side. I mean, I just have always found this a little bit interesting. I kind of feel like this was a mistake on their end. And how they kind of, like, something got mixed up here in terms of programming, because you can get a cracked Elfstone of fire protection here, which you don't normally get. I shouldn't say that. As far as I know, there is no other random encounter in the game that gives you gear other than... Actually, the mistake may have happened again now that I think about it. There's a spot in... Oh man, I can't remember the area actually, but I believe you might get some equipment for Hadhod, if I'm remembering correctly. But anyways, normally it's the case that you don't get equipment from random encounters, right? You only get equipment from scripted encounters, right? That would be the battles that have the blue Palantir. Man, look at everybody just ate dirt. Good. That's what you get. Alright, let's just see here. Was this right? Yeah, there it is. Cracked Elfstone of fire protection. You know, interesting, right? These aren't that great, though. You know, but I guess anybody that has a really bad resistance to fire could make some or get some use out of those. But let's see, what's down here? Dwarven Ale. Okay. I've noticed you can get some of these items to respawn, so I think that's kind of cool. But let's see what's here. Cracked Elfstone of Action Enhancement? Really? You're getting one of those at this point in the game? That's terrible. I don't know if you can get this one to respawn, right? Like if you go up to the save point, save, and then quit out and then reload your game. I don't know if you can get this to respawn, but I don't think that's worth the time, right? We don't need those Cracked Elfstone of Action Enhancement, but... yeah, well, I got like 4 of them now. It's just, yeah, well, and I have 7 of those action enhancements, so that's trash. All right, anyways, let's move on here. We're gonna do this battle here with Aragorn.
We've lost the deeping wall. They're almost through the gate.
Sweet. Alrighty. I vaguely remember Aragorn being like a total god here, so we'll see. Alright, so he's got Kingmaker, a slower attack that does more damage, or a Rage of Elisar, a powerful slashing attack with greater dexterity, Numenor Wrath, more powerful sword attack, Bane of Sauron. This ferocious combination does the best damage. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see about that. Oh yeah, he like spins around. He's like a whirlwind. I can appreciate that. All right, let's make sure that we're rotating everybody in here. Hadhod, let's have you do a mountain shield. Clunk. Let's see what Kingmaker does. Okay. Yeah, just a single strike. Just gonna do a battle haste here. No chance of getting countered that way. Let's check out the Rage of Elisar. Ooh. It's like a nasty old overhand smash. We're gonna rotate Morwen back out right away. Let's put Barethor in this spot where he's supposed to be. All right, let's do a war cry here on the Uruk-hai Greater Captain. Get him, boys! Oh yeah, Durin Wrath. Okay. Clunk. Oh, and a miss. Okay, so he uses Bane of Sauron. That's pretty good, right? A 4-strike attack. And of course here, Elagast is going to show everyone up with True Shot. Oh, how much damage did you do, Aragorn? Oh, did you do 27,000? Oh, no, you didn't? Oh, okay. Just checking. Who's the real ranger here? Oh, that is awesome. All right. Oh, miss. I should have seen that coming. We'll just make Aragorn use up all of his AP. Oh, missed at the end there. I feel like I probably needed to get Idrio in here. I don't remember if I actually used her. Let's do haste on Aragorn, son of Arathorn. Did someone say True Shot? Boom. Just deleted him. Crunk. Wait, did I just say crunk? What? Where did that come from? It's pretty good when he crits in there. Let's cleanse the shadow. He's got a good crit rate. Oh, hello there, big boy. Alright, let's see. I'm actually gonna skip him. I want to steal with what's-her-face, but let's do Valorous Haste on Elagast and paralyze this guy. Oh, I guess I probably could have paralyzed with anybody else, right? Let's see. It's probably like a vulnerable to fear and stuff, or maybe not. We'll see. All right, let's try paralyzing shot here. Yep, he is definitely vulnerable to that. Let's do Valor. Ooh. Okay, now he's going too fast. Like, let somebody else get a turn here, bro. Alright, let's see what Morwen can steal from this jerk. Steal item. Red Meat Rally. No idea what that is, but it sounds bad. Actually, here, let's skip him. Spirit Powers. Haste up. Morwen. Curious how much experience you can steal from this guy, too. Let's skip him again. Steal experience. Give me that experience. Okay. Not bad, honestly, not bad. Yeah, you can really pump it out. It's pretty impressive, actually. Give me that EXP, you jerk. Paralyzing shot. Alright, let's bring in Big Bad Barathor. Oh, or do I do? I don't know if I did an action with Aodin yet, so I better do that. Let's do... Yeah, so he's got a bunch of cool abilities now that I obviously didn't have last time. Prevent spirit attacks for sure. Oh, this is just silence, okay. Shatter armor, drain armor from a foe. Channel defense, transfer some defense to an ally. Let's see. Scatter health is amazing. Transfers health to your group. So basically it drains. It's basically drain health, except instead of just restoring your own health, it restores the health of your group as well. It's one of the craziest abilities in the entire game. It's like, you know, group heal plus, drain health. It's just crazy. Look at freaking Kingmaker over here getting 3 turns in a row. The haste of the elves is no joke. some of this Sauron Bane. Oh, here's a new troll. This is one of the hammer guys. Gonna have to steal from him too. Thunderhammer. I think this stuns. Thump. Sure does. Alright, let's check. We'll do a stand fast. No more stunning for you, sir. I don't want to kill these guys. So let's smoke these other dudes. Yeah, he really is impressive, actually. Let's sleep some stuff here. Sleep. Shield of Courage and remove that stun off of Aodin. Oh, ran him out of AP. Wow, okay. Didn't think that was gonna happen. How's his SP? Not good. 93 AP only? Yeah, so his spirit powers are really bad. There we go. God. Dude has like single-handedly taken out, 95% of these guys. Okay, Aodin is getting a turn next. Let's do a Leaf of Old Toby on Aragorn. There we go. That's how you restore AP. Aragorn's been neglecting his SP, or his spirit. He's not setting a good example to his fellow rangers. Yeah, let's try to steal here. Hjorn Pollen, that is lame. Okay, that's extremely lame. Oh, miss. Looks like the same amount of experience from these trolls. She's got like what? I don't know, right around 10,000 experience by stealing experience 3 times. I've got an idea for her. I want to sit in a battle with something that you can steal a ton of experience from and just, keep stealing. See if she can get a decent level advantage. We'll see. Yeah, that's not worth it. 900. And she gets countered. Oh, he's getting... That's why his turn keeps on getting slowed. He keeps getting crippled. Let's whip at a master and get rid of that. Kingmaker! There's a king for you, a king for you. Alright, and of course, we just have to do this. We have to do a war cry. We'll see if Aragorn actually gets a shot here. Probably won't. Nope, that was it. Alright, never mind. We'll have to do another war cry later on. There's another battle that Aragorn will be with you. Oh yeah, that was a lot of experience. 300,000. Yeah, it looks like Morrowind actually got, what is that, 40k more? Yeah, about 40k more EXP. Alright, Gondorian Steel Fountain Guard Vambraces. Aiden gets some Rohirrim Iron Greaves.
You must fall back. Give up this fight.
They've broken through! The castle is breached! Retreat! Retreat! Hurry!
Barathor's just like, never! Alright, none of this stuff is going to be vulnerable to sleep, so that's a problem. I don't think they're vulnerable to fear either. Let's see. Yeah, and we're starting out with a really bad character to start out with. You've got two dudes that are probably going to be able to stun. So I think actually the best option here is to try to go for an immobilize. I don't know if they're vulnerable to this though. Yep, they're immune. That's great. Yeah, those berserkers are actually really dangerous. Well, could do like a. Let's cripple this guy. And then do stand fast just to make sure that we're not getting stunned. Thump. Thump. Take that, you jerk. Let's see if this guy's vulnerable to fear. He probably, yeah, he's immune too. That's what I thought. Alright, gonna swap some characters in and out here though. I want to make sure that everybody's getting in on the experience. Oh, is this... This isn't gonna be like a multi-enemy deal here? That's interesting. Let's do Morrowind and do Cloak of the Plains. Of course, he picks the coin flip was not in my favor. He picked the guy that actually wasn't immune to stun. Oh, here, let's do Scatter Health. Just heal up Elagast there. Very nice. Let's see. Shield of Courage. Get rid of that stun. Ooh, double crit. That didn't feel good. Gonna do another Scatter Health. Hey, what do you know? Did a bunch of damage and fully healed. Stand fast one more time here for Elagast. Oh, dodge. Oh my god. It almost got one shot. I guess to be fair, that was a double crit. Alright, who still needs a piece of the action here? Hadhod, probably? I don't remember if I actually did any actions with him. Adriel. Yeah, I honestly don't remember who I took actions with here. Let's just blast him with Wheel of Fire. Ship. Warcaw will end this with a... Ugh, miss. True Shot will end it. I probably didn't even really need to worry about swapping everyone in. That wasn't that much experience. Adriel, 3rd Age Elven Silver Tiara of the Galadrim. Aiden gets a 3rd Age Silverlode Raging Waters pin.
not fear them. I fear no one.
Oh, take it easy, psycho.
You conspired with these creatures. Your treachery is far worse than that of the worm, Grima. I burn both Ent and Horn to forge my army's steel. With their bodies, I created a new power. Now, you are an instrument in its ruin. For this, you shall pay. You are mine, and obey my will. None dare resist me.
Oh, wait, what? Alright, a bunch of more dudes that are immune to sleep. Don't like seeing that. What should we start out with? Probably just, I guess, a crippling on that guy. Crack-a-lack. Pretty weak. Alright, let's start with Aiden here. Do another scatter health. Still have some HP. God, he's good. Good lord. That scatter health is just insane. Man, let's just do a stand fast, I think. Hadhod already went. This was a little risky, but she needs some AP back. Yeah, that's why it was risky. Is this guy gonna be vulnerable to crippling? Yeah, he is. Clunk. Let's see here. She needs. Let's do Lightcraft. Alright, well, they're doing pretty chumpy damage, so that's alright. Oh, this is a, Oh my god, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. We keep getting berserkers coming in too. That's no good. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll bring Adriel in. Do a group heal. That heal looks awesome. There we go. Cleared out a bit. Yeah, more berserkers. Get out of here. Alright, well, no, there's that guy. That's alright. Yeah, this is just a slugfest here of a bunch of enemies that are able to stun you. Boom! More troll. Lovely. Alright, looks like we're thinning them out though. There's only 2 here. Oh, Aiden eats dirt. Power of the Valar. Get on up. Well, now he lost any buffs that he had. Let's see here. Let's bring Hadhod in. At least this guy can take a hit. Another troll. All right. Just die already. Alright. Got him. Yeah, only 100. Okay, EXP. That battle with Aragorn is worth a ton. There's a... Oh, no, that's Barathor's shield. Hadhod Dwarven Steel Scale Mail Hauberk. I probably won't equip that. And then a new Rohirrim Shield of the Royal Court.
The sun is rising.
It is first light upon the 5th day. At this moment, the Ents smash into Saruman's fortress. His power is overthrown by a more ancient one. Do you remember now? Does your doom return to you?
You are mine, Gondorian. You shall obey my will. There are none who can resist me. Find Boromir, son of Denethor, for he shall capture an item of great value. Bring it to me. Nothing else matters. Will you do this?
Yes. I obey the white hand of Saruman.
His hold over you is now broken. You are now free. He controls you no more. Do you now understand? She was your guide when you walked in shadow. The darkness has lifted.
And what of you? Are we finished as well?
No. We must descend into the Great War beyond. There, if we survive, the threads of our lives may yet continue.
Yes, Barathor. Saruman sought to entrap you, as he himself was ensnared. But we saw from afar your quality, and we sought to preserve it. When Saruman revealed his malice, we moved in reply. The Lady Galadriel spoke to Idriel, who consented to protect you. I came to Rivendell to prepare our strategy and saw you upon the road. And thus your journey began. But know that with the fall of Orthanc, the danger grows. Sauron's wrath will be terrible, his retribution swift. Theoden King stands alone. Not alone. Rohirrim!
Eomer.
To the king! power of Mordor grows. Sauron's gaze now falls upon Minas Tirith. I shall hasten to its aid, for there the hammer will fall hardest. All warriors in these lands must come to its defense. It is your future, Gondorian. Now by various roads we all ride to Minas Tirith, and the great war of the Third Age. You have traveled far, Berethor, to the ruins of Gondor's once proud capital, Osgiliath. The men of Gondor are valiant, but they are outnumbered in the contest to come. You aid their cause with warriors and artifacts from the north. Bravery will not be enough against the Dark Lord this time. Sauron opens wide his gates and sends forth a great and terrible horde. Events I hope set in motion force his hand. He strikes early, but we must stop him at Minas Tirith. His first waves already stir the Anduin. Hurry to the river, Berethor. There you will find your final test.
Okay, let's look at our spoils, and then we'll end this video and have to do the next evil mode. Alright, so we got some new Vambrick. It's a very minor upgrade. Alright. And then actually it looks like, yeah, a downgrade in terms of this shield. Yeah. We'll just keep this other one on. Alright, Idril got a new tiara, which it looks like a major downgrade. This thing is junk. Yeah, the armor on this thing is... yeah. It's resistant to earth, but... I don't think that's worth it. Alright, so finally a new piece of armor for Hadad. Actually, this is a lot better. Resistant to slash, but vulnerable to pierce. And it looks... I mean, it's okay. It doesn't match his pants, but I think he gets new pants as well here. Alright, so some new greaves for Eowyn. Look at these, armor 5, come on. That's just a slap in the face. And then a new pin that's resistant to water and shadow, that's good. 6 speed, 7 spear, that actually is really good. Yeah, that's really good. Alright, that looks like that is it. Alright, so gonna save here. This should unlock the the evil mode. So let's save here. Resume game. There it is. Congratulations, you have unlocked a new chapter for evil mode. We will do that in the next one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.